Beautiful look at downtown Houston tonight. This is the site on the east side where the Houston Dynamo are getting set to take on the Columbus Crew. This is a huge matchup tonight in the Eastern Conference. We'll play in behind Will Bruin up front. Boniek Garcia, Brad Davis out wide. A lot of firepower in that lineup. Davis coming back as a starter to the Dynamo from the All-Star game. In midfield, the playmaker. He's going to look to involve in the game the Costa Rican international Jairo Arrieta. And how about that guy? The cunning spider, Dominic Oduro, former Dynamo, has 9 goals on the year. This is a monster game in the Eastern Conference. Thanks for joining us here on Local 2 Sports. It is game on here at BBVA Compass Stadium, the second meeting of the season between the Houston Dynamo and Columbus. Columbus, 9 games unbeaten over the Dynamo. Last 9 straight. Barnes is onside, and he needs to recognize it and get going. Barnes getting on his bike now. Into the box, Will Bruin! What an opportunity! Couldn't control it. And you got to wonder about that one because he left to the U.S. national team less than a confident striker as that shot is pulled wide.
We talked about, in the open, what was Will Bruin's game sharpness going to be like. I think you see right here with his first touch. I think a confident Will Bruin who's been playing 90 minutes every weekend may strike that first time. He won't try to take a touch. But good for the Dynamo.
Drives this one direct towards Barnes. Williams wins ahead of here, Davis. The Dynamo skill master. Barnes. Space for Barnes. Barnes is in, one-on-one. He's chopped out of the box. You gotta go to the penalty spot. Kevin Stott does. And a yellow card is issued. The Dynamo are going to have a huge opportunity to score for the first time this year inside of 15 minutes. They have had 2 penalties this year. They have failed to convert on both of them.
Keep an eye on Will Bruin on the left side of your screen. Just kind of shields Chad Marshall away. And a great call by the referee. I was waiting to see the replay to see if Chad Marshall got a piece of the ball. He does not. Good by Will Bruin again. Poor defending, I think lazy defending by the center backs.
But this is significant. Davis, shot in the goal. It's 1-0 Houston. They're off to the dream start here against the Columbus Crew. Brad Davis getting his 4th of the year with an ice cold penalty.
Fantastic penalty. No goalkeeper saving that, but for me, watch Brad Davis's reaction. What do you think this goal means to this team and this start, this game, 3 points? Brad Davis's reaction there says it all for me.
2-2. There's so much more pressure on Federico Higuain. We'll get back to that in a moment. Boniek Garcia, like a thief in the night now, he's on a solo. He's got good running from Will Bruin. A chance for Bruin. A chance for Bruin and a goal. Significant moment for Will Bruin to reclaim his confidence as the primary goal scorer for the Houston Dynamo. It is now 2-0.
And you'll see here, for me, the referee Kevin Stott has let a lot go tonight. A lot of times, you'll see a foul called there. But I love the effort of Boniek and how he slows up to allow Will Bruin and Giles Barnes time to catch up, which engages both of the center backs. Allows Will Bruin a chance to take a touch inside. And again, you see Boniek there. Fantastic, fantastic pressure by the attacking players of the Dynamo. And you see Will Bruin, he takes his first touch, uses the defender's momentum against him, cuts it back inside in a cool, calm finish.
Davis can't save it. Boniek Garcia made a tremendous run here on the right side as the half comes to an end, but the good news is that Ryan Finley also on for the Crew, who'll make 2 changes. Your referee is Kevin Stott. Second half action, game on here in Houston. Next goal in this one critical for both of these teams. Oduro, quick passing in the box here. Not sure what Ryan Finley was doing. He thought somebody was behind him. He gave it away. George. It deflects, and it goes in. It's 2-1. All of a sudden, it is game on here. Dominic Kinnear is going ballistic. Finley was in the mix. Higuain is grabbing the ball and trying to get it to the halfway line. Let's see if this goes in off a Dynamo defender here.
That's supposed to be a shot. Let's be fair.
It's an own goal.
A bit of misfortune. Kevon George is trying to shoot that. Unlucky, but I'll go back. When Adam Moffat wins the ball off the flick from Riley, instead of humping it down the field, he plays a poor ball in the middle. Columbus picks it up.
It's an own goal off Kofi Sarkodie.
But probably not the biggest right now for Varzia and the Columbus crew.
No, but I'd also say, Eddie, it's been a little alarming. And here's Miram. He's going to get there. Justin Miram is there. Big trouble for the Dynamo. They'll square it back. It's 2-2. No, it's wide. Unbelievable. Bernardo Anor. It was easier to make than miss.
Dynamo in the past weeks we've seen in this position really struggle. No one steps to the ball to take away the crossing angle or make him make a decision sooner. Dynamo off the hook there.
This looks like it glanced off the outside of the post.
You're right.
It is unbelievable. The Dynamo are a very fortunate team right now. Dominic Kinnear's taking no more. He's putting Cam Weaver on now. Boniek Garcia curls it. It's a good ball. Weaver! What a goal from Cam Weaver! Spectacular goal. 2 consecutive games. Stroke of brilliance from Dominic Kinnear, bringing him on in the second half.
Boniek Garcia trying to pick out Will Bruin. It looks like Chad Marshall maybe just misplays it. But Cam Weaver just sitting underneath. No problem. Outside of my foot, upper corner. Thanks a lot. Game over. I'm happy for Cam Weaver because he deserves it. Over the last couple of years, we've talked about his goal-scoring drought. Obviously, until the last couple of weeks, he's never stopped working hard. He's never given up, so I'm extremely happy for Cam Weaver. What a finish.
13th in his career. Last year was a great story. Wasn't even making the bench at times. Hit after the play. Miram, and there's a huge gap to Finley, who again struggles with his touch. The Dynamo were beaten. Finley now, top of the box. Finley shot it wide. Almost made it 3-2. Right down the heart of the Dynamo defense.
Again, good by the Dynamo to get players behind the ball. But again, a close call. A close call.
Based on things they were creating and based on some self-inflicted mistakes. That's it. 3 points secured. Next up, Real Salt Lake for the Houston Dynamo. You got to give it to Cam Weaver. Attitude, effort, and a very crucial goal off the bench here tonight. The big man has scored for his second consecutive time here.